So, we pick up at the first meeting, a few weeks before you reached Damask, as Professor Cintero is explaining her expedition. Professor Cintero herself is a fairly stern woman. She is fairly aged, about sort of middle-aged, late 40s into her 50s. She is well-dressed, very proper, and takes no nonsense. As she describes to you the particulars of her expedition, travelling to Damask within the next few weeks, reaching the city, travelling by boat or perhaps by road to the far end of Lake Damask, and travelling inland to the Aurumhorn mountain, where the plan is to ascend to the top to uncover this artifact that she has discovered, a great treasure or a wealth bestowed by gods or spirits. The translations are difficult. She looks around at the group that have come to her aid and taken up this contract to travel across Zerona to this strange mountain deep in the country. So let's go around the table and introduce your character, what they look like, and any mannerisms you want to describe. Let's start with Joe.
Joe? My name's Stiffy.
Off to a good start.
Stefado Wood. You can call me Stiffy for short. That is it. That's all I've got to say at the moment.
What does he look like?
I've got to describe what I look like. As you can see, I've got long ginger hair.
You don't have to describe it as your character.
No, I'm going. I've got bulging biceps from all of the workouts I do, and yeah, that's an elf.
The workout.
And I'm not a big fan of dwarves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking at you.
Who?
I don't know. You haven't introduced yourself yet.
Okay, is that everything, Stiffy?
Yeah.
Been adventuring together for a while.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Skitch,
maybe.
do you want to introduce your character?
Yeah, so my guy's he's an elderly man. He's a 95-year-old, and bear in mind my race only lives to 100 or 120, so he's pretty old for. He's pretty old for.
I'm surprised he got this far.
But he's effectively a descendant from a race of kind of snake people. He's got scaly patches on his face, but he is very human-like. He just has these kind of snakish features. So he's got the scales, he's got kind of snaky eyes with kind of slits, and a partially forked tongue. But I'll let him introduce himself when we get into the game.
Okay. You're not going to introduce... Is he not going to introduce himself here to these comrades?
Hello! Goodbye.
Okay.
What?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Ah, What? I'm the Earl of Buckinghamshire. That's all you need to know for now, young ginger one.
Amazing.
What?
Thank you. Okay, Mill, do you want to introduce your character?
Yes. So I'm Gruft. I'm a big, burly half-orc guy. I look really big and mean. But I'm actually just a big softie, really.
Okay.
Softy and stiffy.
Gruff.
Great combo.
Me, big orc.
Amazing. Tom, do you want to do your dwarf?
Yeah,
Sit down, dwarf.
my character's called Eamon Glory Cole. He's quite plain clothed, pretty from a poor background. Just brown hair, brown beard, brown eyes, pale skin, very short, stocky. He's quite young for a dwarf. He's just like, maybe in human terms, early 20s or something. So that's him.
Is he going to introduce himself?
Yeah. He has a southern accent. No attempt. Okay, here we go. I'm Eamon.
Yeah, exactly.
This day, so I probably should have practiced this. I'm Eamon Glory Cole. That's not a southern accent. My voice may change quite considerably. Please, I'm going to stop talking.
Split personality.
Voice breaking.
Very on brand for this campaign so far. Okay, Dave, do you want to introduce your character?
So my character is called Falcon Semarist. He's male and pale. He's he looks pretty standard, really. But he does have, I would suspect, like his adventurous pack and all of his robes and his art. It looks very new. Looks untarnished by. He has all the gear but no idea by the look of him.
You're always talking Roman couplets.
He doesn't. That happens to have happened twice. And this isn't his voice, by the way. I don't know what his voice is yet, so his voice might change.
Yeah, I think that I didn't realise I was going first, so I kind of don't know what. I was hoping for Irish.
To be sure.
Is he actually a leprechaun? Is that what?
It could turn out to be that.
Really tall leprechaun.
7 foot.
But anyway, salutations. I am Falcon. You may have heard of my older brothers, Mako and Okan.
No.
No. No one. They're famous.
No.
Are you some sort of posh boy?
No. I'm an educated fellow. I've been studying at university, but I feel like I've got a lot to bring to the party. No.
That's the perfect voice for that
What's
picture, by the way.
I think
I have a little bit of an accent. I've been over in Mercia at the University of Mercadia. Is that right?
That's right.
I've been at the University of Mercadia, so perhaps I've picked up a little foreign accent.
I think the only person I actually like is Gruft at the moment.
Really rough, really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You're my sort.
Okay.
Good elf.
Actually, I
And
don't mind the old dude.
finally, Jimmy, I'd like to introduce your character.
There's a very small person
Oh no.
as part of the group that some of you barely even notice is there. About 3.5 foot tall, but weighing in quite heavily. Rather stouty. But with some lovely, long, luscious, curly grey hair and piercing blue eyes, wearing heavy chainmail armour and holding his helmet under his arm. Which helmet is up for you to decide. But he has a bit of a glint in his eye, and you don't really know whether you would want to cross him, despite him only being 3.5 foot tall.
What are you?
I'm a gnome.
A gnome. I don't mind you.
You're quite judgmental, Mr. Stiffy. I don't think I've done anything to offend you.
Oh no. No.
Alright, you pricks. The name's Chode.
I
Lovely to
like
meet
him.
you.
I like him already.
Amazing.
I think I'm going to fit in well.
Gruff and Chode, we've got a trio there. Stiffy, Gruff, Chode.
I didn't even notice Chode was there until he spoke.
Okay, so with your introductions initiated, you, over the next few days, start to get to know each other as the day of the expedition draws closer. Soon enough, you find yourself journeying out of Azeron across the land of Zerona. As you leave by the northern road, you pass a building site where some kind of tower is being constructed. There's a Goliath shouting orders, what looks like a hobgoblin with his hands and holding his head in his hands, and an older paladin looking very confused. As you travel deeper into the wilds and the wilderness, you start to learn a bit more about your compatriots, the strange bunch that they are. Is there anything that, as you're travelling along the road, you would like to ask any of the other members of your party?
May we have a rest?
I've got a question for the Earl.
Yes.
You say you're the Earl of something. Of where?
Buckinghamshire.
Pray tell, what is this land?
I don't know.
He's so old he's forgotten.
It is where I come from, but it feels like a distant memory now.
And Earl, why did you
Yes.
why did you want to come on this adventure?
I too have wondered.
That is on a need-to-know basis, I'm afraid.
Are you wanting to die up there?
Would you like to receive an eldritch blast, young ginger one?
Well, they don't do any damage, so yeah.
We shall see. I cast eldritch blast on the ginger one. No.
Okay. Make a spell attack. First roll of the campaign.
Can't remember how to do it.
Did you
yeah.
just click on it with this from the spell list?
So will it automatically use my charisma?
It should do, yeah, but we can check that it does.
Okay. Okay.
So it's plus
Oh, it did
3.
use it. It did use it.
Yeah. 9, which is probably a miss.
It's a miss.
So you just see this bolt of eldritch energy shoot over your shoulder. Sort of, it felt a bit warm as it went past your head.
That was just a warning shot, young one.
I like it. You've got spunk.
Plenty of it.
How tall is the Earl of Buckinghamshire?
Oh, can you not see me? You're blind.
Yeah,
We've
but if
been
we
in
say
fighting
how
mood.
tall are you then?
Are you blind? I'm 5'2". Yes.
Since he's so keen for a rest, I just pick him up and sling him over my shoulder and fireman's lift and carry on without saying anything.
Wee. Does this count as a short rest?
I'll allow it.
Ah, yes, I'll be utilising that a lot.
Okay, you. So over the next few days, you get to know a little bit about your fellow compatriots. Although they keep lots of their own personal stories close to their chests. About halfway through your journey, you come to you're travelling through a dense forest, and as night begins to fall, you're looking for somewhere to camp. When the professor spots a small log cabin through the forest clearing, which seems to have its lights on despite the sun setting and the darkness looming in the forest. Looks fairly inviting. The professor suggests that it might be worth investigating. So,
Ooh.
Ah, cool
Yeah.
tokens.
should all be on there.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
The character
Can't control
profile
myself.
pictures are enormous for me,
Yeah.
like taking up about half of my screen.
Oh, go to the cog, and then scroll all the way down, and you can change the avatar size.
Oh yeah. I put
Yeah,
them
you
small.
can have them on small, but you could just have names only.
Yeah.
I think I'll go names only.
No, best bet's the pictures.
Well, they're also on the map.
Why does it say that I've got 4 spells per day, but then it says I've got spell slots available too?
Oh, I might have left that in. I put that in to keep track of it, and then realised it was wrong.
Okay,
So-
I'll delete it.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, as you approach, the professor calls out, "Hello, hello, anybody there? You chaps better check it out. See if anyone's at home."
This is a
Can I peer in?
Yeah. As you approach in the gloom,
Turn it around.
uh,
What's he saying on his head?
there's a strange smell coming from the room, and you notice droplets of blood on the as you approach the first room.
Guys, there's blood in there. And it smells like shit.
Someone's in danger. Hello? Hello? I can help. I'm a cleric. I have healing abilities.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Who's that?
What was that?
Perfect.
It's come out. Here we go.
Bloody Colonel Sanders.
Can I do a perception check See if anything's.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
12.
The only thing you notice, besides the sort of, you notice that there's splotches of blood around the floor, as if some sort of scuffle has taken place, and then a large streak of blood leading into the adjacent room.
I'm going for it. I'm going to have a little look.
Why are you upside down?
I don't
Who's
know.
there? Oh, corpse.
Can I check if this blood is fresh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wet. It is fresh. You don't need to roll for it.
We shouldn't contaminate the crime scene.
Can I put a bit on my finger and lick it?
Tastes like blood.
How does
Can I
that
recognise
taste?
what sort of blood it is?
Oh, where are we? Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
So as Eamon walks through the door, he notices in the corner a wolf growling, its muzzle covered in blood. Get back there. Everybody needs to roll initiative. So, hold on, one second.
Oh. Hey, hands up.
Right, roll it from now. So
Oh.
what you need to do is click on your
I just rolled
token.
19.
Before we roll initiative, can I try and like coax the wolf and like stroke it?
I think you'd have to do it on your initiative turn. So you can click on your token. This shortcut is if you click on your token, then a bar should appear on the left, and you can click initiative at the top left.
That's a bit looking hell. I can't do it. I need to practice.
No hurt, nice wolf.
Okay, we need some appropriate music.
No hurt, nice wolf. Wolf is friend.
Okay, so everyone rolled initiative. Stiffy is first.
I'm going to go in. And I'm going to attempt to do animal handling to restrain the wolf and calm it down.
Okay.
22.
Ooh.
Let's see if that'll work.
I like this music.
Yeah, jazzy. New soundtrack.
It's really not. It's the same. It was just at the bottom and I never used it, so I've shuffled them up a bit. The wolf seems to respond to you. It doesn't attack. It doesn't seem like it's about to attack. You seem to have caught its attention. What are you trying to achieve?
To calm it down.
Okay. It sort of slumps down and looks at you sort of obediently.
Cool. Do I have any more action?
That would be your action. So you've
Yeah.
got your bonus action and movement.
I'm going to shield the wolf from anyone else coming near.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, don't you dare hurt this magnificent beast and the wolf.
Eamon, it's your go.
Aaron is gonna naively try to
Oh no.
try to also calm the wolf.
Really calm.
Yeah.
Down, fella. Down, fella.
It's already down.
It's like a
Do you know what a cause any alarm.
What did I put that on the
Not that cause any alarm.
I might
Oh my
attack them.
god, you didn't
Oh,
get zero!
Critical.
I didn't know you could get zero.
The wolf looked suddenly ferocious, directed entirely at Eamon.
Eamon, you utter imbecile.
Whoa! I said whoa.
Who is this
Oh.
guy?
Eamon, you're a piece of shit.
Okay, it's the Earl's go, if that's everything you're doing.
Eamon must die.
I
No,
agree with the Earl.
no, the wolf must go, I'm afraid. It is but a beast.
It can be tamed.
I walk over and step on this guy's dead body.
He's just standing in his guts.
Oh, sorry, friend. And I attack the now rabbit wolf.
Oh.
With an eldritch blast. 16.
16 hits.
4 damage.
4 damage, nice. The bolt impacts the wolf and it lets out a sort of as it sort of splits open a bit of the skin on the side.
I
It
can
still
still,
looks furious.
I can still move, can't I?
Yeah.
Well, goodbye.
The wolf not get an opportunity.
These equate to 5, don't they?
No,
5. Well,
Yeah, 5 foot, yeah.
Fine.
Ruffed, you're on.
I'm going to join my city over here, and I'm going to try and harm the wolf as well. Skills. Oh,
Oh my god.
what happened there?
I don't know.
the wolf explodes.
You've won the game. That's the end of the campaign.
Try roll it again, see if it does it again. What are you clicking on?
I clicked skills, and then I clicked animal handling,
Yeah.
and then I clicked submit.
There you go.
Did it for
Oh.
me.
Wow. Take that.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
Well, I don't know why it's done it just on one of them and not on the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's just take your 17 as the roll, because that was the first number that came up.
Sure.
I'll have to look at that later. Okay. So the wolf again obediently sits down. Still looks like still frothing at the mouth and keeps sort of flicking its eyes towards Eamon, but it just sort of sits at your heels.
I'm the one that attacked it and it's still looking at Eamon. Love that.
It can't see you anymore. You're cowering behind the wall.
I do not cower. I rest.
Okay. It's the wolf's go, and it's going to stay put. It's Chode Huffer's go.
You know what Chode Huffer does in this situation? Windmills in.
Am I still blocking the way?
If you're trying to, then yeah, you can
Yeah.
move through. You can move through a friendly space only if they let you.
I
Yeah,
think
no.
if you're making like a wall, protected
Yeah.
wall in front of this wall.
Maybe there should be like a
I'm 3 foot
persuasion
tall.
thing.
I can literally run through your legs.
I'm holding Joe's head.
If you want to try and get past him, you'll have to make a contested acrobatics or straight dexterity check.
This bloody wolf already created a rift in the path. Oh.
So, Stiffy, if you roll acrobatics.
Can I help?
Yeah. So roll it with advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, he manages to get past you, so you can attack this.
Don't do it!
No!
That's definitely a hit. 9 slashing is enough to slay the poor wolf.
I also rolled a 1, so I would like to re-roll that, please.
Oh yeah.
You've already killed it!
Why are we?
So 10 damage. You basically like severed it in two. Is that the end of your go?
Now you've got a wolf each.
That's the end of my go, yeah.
Can I fall to my knees with a dramatic no?
Gruff, no!
Second wolf comes running through the door.
Alright, Wolfie, you want a piece of what your mate just had?
He's gonna attack. He's going to attack Chode.
Good decision, it saw it.
Bring it.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking hell.
23. That's
Fucking
probably a
hell.
hit.
He
Yeah,
brought
that's a
it.
hit.
Rolled a 19. Oh, what's going on? It didn't do the damage.
0 damage.
Oh dear.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus
7 damage to you.
Oh.
So it grabs hold of Chode's leg and starts flailing around like a chew toy.
I'm only 3 foot tall.
Okay. It's Falcon's go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna direct my attention to the man on the floor. How dead does he look?
He looks partially eaten.
I fear the man may still be alive.
He's partially eaten.
His stomach's just hollow.
Are you a cleric?
Worry not, sir. I will spare the dying.
The spell has no effect.
They're the dead.
What's the range? Touch. As you touch the body, the skin sort of just sinks in.
The bowels just loosen.
It's worse than we feared, friends.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No, I think I'll just silently weep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A second wolf comes in,
Oh, fucking hell.
and it's going to attack Falcon. Hold on. Let's just make a decision.
Chode's bitten off a bit more than he can chew here.
Yeah, Falcon. 17 to hit.
The hit.
I don't know why it's not rolling the damage. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's not 1d2 though, that's for sure. 8 damage.
God.
Jesus Christ.
You see the wolf leap up and lock its jaws around Falcon's neck. It's just they're frothing at the mouth. As it sort of releases, Falcon's neck is just dripping with blood. He's suddenly very, very pale. Stiffy is going.
What would the Stiffy do?
I'm in need of aid.
I'm going to go over and try and...
You can't go there, that's a wolf. You're on a wolf square.
Oh yeah, it's that one that's dead down here, isn't it? I will... Oh no, I don't even need to move. I will, don't think I can do animal handling if it's already... Would it be disadvantage if he's already round his throat if I try and pet him?
Yeah, I'd say it would be disadvantage.
Yeah, I
It's
don't...
already tasted blood.
Yeah. Will it get an attack of opportunity if I move away?
Yes.
Well, I am going to... short bow it.
Okay, short bow's disadvantage at that range.
Well, I'm going to ice knife it then. Or frostbite. Frostbite!
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
What's that?
4, so it definitely fails its constitution. Oh, I can change myself to a wolf, can't I?
So
yeah, it failed. So
it takes 2 cold damage and gets a disadvantage on the next attack.
okay. Eamon's go.
We seem to have a situation here. I'm going to use my trusty dagger. Well, actually, dagger or hand axe? 1d4 plus 3 or 1d6 minus 1? 1d4.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack the wolf, attacking the cleric, Falcon.
16 is a hit. Nice. The wolf looks fairly injured as you sort of stab it a few times in its flanks. Are you doing anything else?
Nope. No, just feeling pleased about how I've actually done some damage.
Okay, it's the Earl's go.
Okay. I'm kind of unaware of what's been going on, so I've been in this other room.
Well, you've heard quite a ruckus going on.
I kind of wander in. Oh! Who split this wolf in half? And then I keep going
You
on.
can't go there, that wolf's alive.
Oh, can you not pass through them anymore?
You can't. So it's always been that you can pass through tokens that are on your team, but not through enemy tokens.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I can go up here anyway.
You can go round him.
This is fine. Oh, I could go round him actually. I know. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.
Assuming you can get through me.
You are no threat, young wolves. And I cast. And I cast Thunderclap.
Constitution saving. What's the range? Is
5
it
foot
one,
from
is
me.
It one? Okay, so is it one target? Or...
No, it's multiple. Whoever's in 5 foot range of it, but it doesn't affect me.
Okay, so the first one gets 5. Second one 10.
What do they need to
So
save?
they
It?
both fail. So
How do you know what they need to get to save it?
because it says DC 13 at the top.
Oh yeah. Apologies.
So how much damage did they take? 6.
6 each.
Okay, that is enough to cripple this one, and it curls up into a ball dead. This one hasn't taken any damage yet, so this is on. Looks fairly injured now.
Look at your friend.
Is that the end of your go?
Yeah.
Gruft, it's your go.
Can I rage before I attack?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna rage. I'm going to try and release Chode. Oh, that one's dead. Is it the one?
Yeah,
that
it's
had
dead.
Chode?
Yeah, the one that. Yeah, the one that had. The one that was engaged with Falcon is dead.
So the one that had Chode in its mouth is still alive?
No, that's dead as well. There's 2 dead, 1 alive.
So who's the one alive?
It's the one at the top here. The one that doesn't have a skull and crossbones over it.
Okay. So that one hasn't attacked anyone?
No.
Okay. Has anyone attacked that one yet?
Yes.
His
Who
ears are
attacked that
ringing.
one? Was that the Earl that attacked that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So if I move to here, maybe I won't rage. I'll turn off my rage. So I'm just going to move to the Earl. Yes. Can I just like bitch slap the Earl?
You can try.
I don't know. What should I do? I had a plan and then he killed the wrong wolf. Yeah, can I bitch slap the Earl?
Yeah. Are you making a weapon attack or an unarmed attack?
Probably unarmed. He's pretty old.
Okay. So yeah, make a
No hurt wolf.
so 8 to hit.
Is this just against my armor?
Yeah. So probably a miss, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the miss. Yeah, what happened?
For an old man, he ducks nimbly out of the way of your massive slam.
Oh, ignore that.
You go on your character sheet.
Okay, yeah. Yes. I don't even have the option for unarmed in my character sheet here.
No.
Yeah, how did you do that?
I did that from D&D Beyond.
Ah.
Mm.
I did.
So one thing you can do on Roll20 is if you ever need to just roll the dice, if you press, if you write in the chat /R and then the maths behind it. So if you did.
You can do it on the dice thingy on the left-hand menu as well.
Yeah.
That's what it's working for.
Quick question. Why are you attacking me?
No hurt wolves. Wolf nice. Wolf friend.
That other one is cut in half.
Chode
You
bad.
blind!
Chode bad. Chode mean.
I'm close to death.
Okay.
Hunky.
It's Chode's go, I believe, if that's the end of Gruff's go.
Was Eamon doing that?
I just wanted to see if I could roll it. Which I can. 8.1.
I will fire my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Oh.
11 is a miss.
Yeah.
Pings into the wall. Dun.
Unlucky young boy. Next time.
It is now. That wolf's dead. Falcon's go.
Can I quickly, before that, can I use my second wind ability to regain some hit points?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Still better than nothing.
Definitely better
Oh,
than
plus my
nothing.
fighter level. What's my fighter level?
1, so that'd be 4.
Alright, nice. Cool.
So Falcon, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I can cast healing words on myself. The other issue is whether I can even speak, given that the wolf appears to have ripped out my throat at this point.
I'd say that you can speak, and you definitely can cast it on yourself. You can
Yeah,
sort of
I'm
gargle your way through it.
I'm definitely going to do that.
So the pain starts to subside as you feel your vocal cords stretch, sort of stitching themselves back together again. Are you moving at all?
I might hobble. Oh no, I'm going to get an attack off.
Yeah, you can move around it without provoking an attack of opportunity.
I don't think that's wise. Even though it will just attack, because it will just attack them.
Okay.
I'm just going to sort of, yeah, prepare myself.
Okay. It's the wolf's go. Amazing.
Who's it attacking?
The wolf leaps at the throat of Gruff.
No.
Yes, wolf, well done.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do some damage.
It's 6 damage.
The only one who's trying to save him.
Oh, yeah. So you click on your
Whoa, friend.
So the 14 is your health, so you can just, if you can either just work it out.
They say smiley on their avatars.
You can just work it out, or you can do -6.
Oh, okay. It was 6.
Yeah. So just you can do -6.
Oh, very good.
that's the end of the wolf's go. It's Stiffy's go.
I come on over and then move over. And then I'm going to try and take a bit of the corpse on the floor and try and do animal handling to kind of lure it off of Gruff's neck and onto the decapitated arm the arm that I'm holding.
Okay, make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
11.
It does not seem interested at all. It's much more interested in half-orc neck.
Oh.
Rolled twice for me.
Yeah, it did roll twice. The first one was a 2, and then it rolled again.
Yeah. Well, I guess then it is interested.
Yes!
It looks very interesting.
Yeah, suddenly it's transfixed by you. You're not sure whether it's looking at the bit of meat you've got in your hand or your hand.
I lure the wolf over to follow me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to do it out here.
Get him away from Chode.
And I'm going to come out the back here.
Yep. Okay, you've done your movement. It's still watching you.
I get 35 movement.
Yep.
And then I throw the bit of meat into the bushes.
Okay. It didn't provoke an attack of opportunity, so you presume that you've got its attention.
Fantastic.
But before it's got a chance to move, it's Eamon's go.
Leave it alone.
What do I do in this situation? I this time back away from the wolf, just back into this room, saying, "Easy, boy."
Oh, not this again. Easy, boy, easy.
Okay, make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
What? But I'm just moving away from it. Really, I'm not really trying to handle it.
All right.
Or am I? I don't know. I'm not trying to tell it to do anything.
Are you using the disengage action?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm disengaging. Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Well, this wolf isn't going to make it. It's got a lot to go through.
Are you doing anything else?
Do I have any actions left or anything?
No, we've got a bonus action if you can use it.
No.
Okay, it's the Earl's go.
Okay. No loose ends.
Oh.
The wolf must die.
Oh.
What?
What is that?
Are you feeling okay, Chode?
Joe's been possessed.
What about attack damage?
I stab it with a 4.
Okay. You stab it as hard as you can, right in the neck, behind the ears. It turns around to look at you. It looks very, very hurt on its last legs. But before it bleeds out, it definitely wants to bite you around the throat.
Can't blame him.
Gruff's go. You
Is he
notice that
not-
the wolf is no longer looking at Stiffy and his bit of meat.
But he's off my neck, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I try and like pet him and calm him?
Yeah, make an animal handling check with disadvantage. Just roll it again. I don't know why it's doing that.
Again.
Okay. 9. Let's see what the wolf gets.
No.
Oh, fucking
It's not interested. It's much more interested in eating the 95-year-old.
There's
Why
not
would
any
they?
meat on those bones.
Jump away.
So that'll be your action. You've still got movement if you want to take it.
Can I move out here and go, here, Wolfie, Wolfie?
So it will get an attack of opportunity against you.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Don't love it that much.
That wolf's dead. It's Chode's go.
I don't love it. It's just that I don't trust it. Because
I'll save you, old man.
Angry.
You young boy, over here. I require
I
assistance.
move in.
Speaking as someone that's been stung by a crane fly they were trying to save that turned out to be a wasp, I can tell you that nature doesn't always care if you're trying to save it or not.
That was funny.
It doesn't help that you guys made him super angry.
It is but a beast.
14 is a hit.
So long, beast.
Oh
Oh
my god.
my god! I would have killed it outright.
How would you like to do this?
Just chop his head clean off.
Dum, 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 dum.
Why did you do that? Only joking.
Well, that's one problem solved.
Well, this place looks rather cozy. Oh, good gracious. See, you've had an eventful time.
I'm glad you got involved.
Well, that's what I pay you good people for.
And how much are we getting paid?
We'll discuss that after the artifact has been recovered.
I think that's something I would have decided beforehand.
Whatever the, as we discussed previously, whatever the treasure that we recover from the Aurumhorn will be split evenly. You can do with as your share as you wish.
Money is no object to me.
I will take your share.
No. My share is going to the university.
I will deliver it.
What happens if one of us dies?
Well, I don't expect it's going to come to that, but we can discuss. If you have some family members in mind that that would benefit from the.
Oh, right. Yeah. As long as it doesn't go to these guys.
This trip, he almost got his neck bitten off.
Oh yeah, uni boy almost died.
I fear that may have been somewhat my own fault. In my overzealous desire to save the wounded and now I fear dead man, I may have made an error of judgment.
What's your speciality?
I'm a healer.
And you couldn't tell that guy was beyond dead.
My experience in the field is limited.
Everyone gets 200 experience points each.
Well, hey.
How do I do that?
You go into your character sheet. And on core,
200.
that's
200.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have.
Oh, can we have a little look around in this room?
Yeah, of course.
Too busy sobbing over the corpses of the wall and praying for their salvation in the next life.
I go outside and dig a grave for the wolves. Not for the person, just for the wolves.
I feel
Perhaps-
we ain't
perhaps we should
working
check
as a coherent team here.
I
Who
agree
is
with
this
King
person?
Protocol. We need to come up with a strategy. We don't need to solve everything with violence.
Your neck was in its jaws!
I was a field medic. You did not do enough to protect me.
I killed it!
Wolf angry.
I killed the
Hush,
beast.
Wolf angry.
Anyway, quiet, I must search this desk for no apparent reason. Do I do investigation if it's a specific
If you're
one?
searching the desk, yeah, investigation.
8.
Nothing of note really. There's a quill, a diary that you have to flick through. It seems like a logbook of bits of the forest that have been felled and then replanted, and 5 copper pieces.
I'm rich!
I'm going to cast guidance. Is it just ability check? Yeah, so I can do it on. Is there any perception? Is there anything other of note to look into?
We can make a look around the room.
Oh, I don't need it. 20.
There is not a lot in here. There's some tools on the. There's an axe on the wall. It's a woodsman's axe really, but for our purposes, it could be used as a battle axe.
Is this a bed over here?
Battle
So
axe.
there is. You do notice a couple of gold coins that spilled out of the dead man's pocket.
Fantastic.
Can I
I love
invest-
how you party of almost all good aligned people are just stealing gold coins from a dead man.
Yes.
Oh,
I
am
like it.
completely
I'm
neutral.
not. I'm sobbing into a pillow. Death of the wolf.
I don't mind taking those coins.
Can I investigate the dead man? Or is this notebook on the thing, actually?
I think that's pretty much everything in the room. There's not a lot
Okay.
in here. It doesn't seem like anyone really lived in here. It's more like a workman's cabin.
Do I feel like this isn't anyone's home anymore, and so I can take the battle axe?
I don't know, do you?
Well, I feel like the guy who lived here is dead on the floor.
Yes, he's dead. Take it. Take it all.
Ooh, I guess you won't be needing this, my friend.
I'm not sure you're
Salt in the
stealing from dead.
wounds.
I think we must abide by the law in this case. We can't just steal from the dead.
Yes, the law of finders keepers. Losers, weepers.
Are you persuading me? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's completely your decision. You can
Yeah.
role play it. If Falcon wants to make a persuasion check against you, then you can role play that.
Yeah, I'll see if he can persuade me not to take it.
I'm digging a grave out here.
Okay.
I'm gonna carry the corpses of the wolves out.
Well, you want me to, Tom?
So
you
if
want
you
me
roll-
to roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, and then I'll roll one. If mine beats it, then I'll take it.
The professor is sort of standing on tippy toes, trying to avoid getting wolf's blood on her nice, clean black shoes.
I really feel strongly about this.
Well, I guess I'll just leave it where it is then.
Well, I don't mind taking that. I pick up the axe.
Yeah, so add a battle axe to your inventory.
Can I have a quiet word with the professor here and try and convince her that killing animals is a bad thing and she should discipline anyone from the class if it does it?
Yeah, you can try.
Cool.
You notice as you're sort of standing there, the professor's sort of standing on her tiptoes, trying to avoid like getting wolf's blood on her feet. Says, "Well, I think if we, seeing as nobody's using this place, we could rest here for this evening and then press on early in the morning. Do you think that's wise?"
Well, I'm sleeping in this room.
Yes,
Do
I
I need
think.
to try and persuade her?
Yeah.
Oh, not so well.
Well, it's nice of you to mention, Gruft. I will bear that in mind.
Animals friend.
I think it's us you need to persuade.
Okay, so
Can I dropkick Chode?
you want to what, Chode?
Dropkick.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
I don't know how I would do that.
Let's just say make a standard strength check. You click on strength.
Oh.
16. That probably hits, right?
No, my armor class is 16.
That meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
And then what was unarmored attack? Where is it? Unarmed strike is 1d20.
1d20?
Oh, it's just 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I can roll it for a minute.
It's not rolled, I think. It's just a flat 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fair enough.
Rolling 4 equals 4 equals 4.
No, I don't know.
I didn't get
what Joe
anything.
said.
Oh.
No, it's if you hover over the one that you did from D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Under bludgeoning damage, it says 4 and then brackets 4 equals 4 equals 4.
Yes.
Could I
What are you playing at, you huffer?
What's you right? No hurt wolf, or Gruff hurt you.
They're dead.
Kill 2 of them.
Joe, I'm surprised you're not getting rations out of them.
Can I attempt to skin one of these for its pelt with my dad?
Can
So-
I attempt to come between Gruft and not Aim and
Chode.
Chode?
I'd say that ship has sailed. You can intervene now.
Yeah. Let cooler heads prevail, chaps. We must think. We must
Mr.
not always just act.
Gruff not a big thinker.
Mr. Gruff, these here wolves are trying to murder our friend here.
Wolf was calm. Stiffy calm wolf.
That wolf ain't worth car when it looked at me.
With that strong zero.
Would have bit my head clean off.
I must admit, it did seem a particularly aggressive wolf.
That wolf's
I'm
dead
from
now.
Montpellier, I told you.
Have I dug the holes yet?
Yeah, so as the evening continues, and there's a bizarre funeral ritual carried out for these three wolves, whilst skirting around the dead body of the logger that owned the camp.
The body's gone in there too.
Okay.
Did you make a weird mass grave for three wolves and a man?
Not the man.
Yes, I
The
did.
man was buried with the wolves that killed him.
That's nature's way. It's the equilibrium of nature.
Their bodies will turn to the grass, and then the deer will eat the grass.
And then the wolves will eat the deer and the next person that owns the cabin.
Okay.
Enough.
So, unless there's any further business, the evening will continue. You settle down for the night and head off in the professor's instructions early the next morning.
Oh.
So, that concludes the tutorial section of the campaign. And now on to the actual campaign.
Quite a hard fight.
I nearly died.
We almost killed each other.
So did I.
You're very squishy at level 1.
Also, that it's
Can't
It
lose
can-
another character today.
if it can roll 2d4 plus 2, if it rolls a critical,
Get magic from the
that would kill us.
It wouldn't have killed you, I don't think. It would have.
And knocked us out.
It might have killed. It might have killed the poor 95-year-old. Might have killed the Earl.
I'm not dead yet.
If I hadn't have done that little heal on myself, the kick from Gruff would have killed me.
It would have knocked you unconscious.